Hi everyone. So today we're talking about suffering, and that is a big topic. And for any of us that have been through suffering, it doesn't matter why you're suffering, how you got to that suffering point. But usually when you're in that moment, you're thinking a couple different things. One, am I significant? And two, can I go on? Does life as I know it, can it continue at all? And I want you guys to hold that thought and instead take a deep breath, and I'm gonna have you flip your perception of suffering. And I want you to instead think of fearlessly suffering. When we fearlessly suffer, it's going to create fearlessness in our life. When we fearlessly suffer, it really allows us to process that pain, that hurt, those feelings more quickly, more effectively, more productively. Second, it brings on three different things for us when we are willing to sit in that moment of suffering. First, it creates space. Second, it creates humility. And third, it creates patience. The first, when we're suffering, when we're literally laying on the floor, holding on by a bare thread, we often are freeze frame. We start acutely taking things out of our life because we're hurting so much. And it gives us this opportunity, this space to really self-improve, self-reflect, look at things about ourselves that we want to change with this one life we have. Second, it creates humility. Often when we're suffering, there's some not great things that come out of us, right? It gives us an opportunity to refine that, to change, to shift how we look at things, how we behave. And that also creates humility for other things we see in other people that we don't necessarily like, that we really realize that they are also on a journey of trying to become better, become more humble, go through their suffering. It makes us more humble for ourselves and for others around us that are suffering. Third, it creates patience. Again, when you go back to the first point of suffering, you're in a stall pattern, you're frozen, you're wondering where to go on. When we're creating that space, it gives us an opportunity to be patient, to slow down and give ourselves an opportunity to let things happen in the appropriate amount of time that's better quality for ourselves and for those around us. So start being fearless in your suffering. You're gonna get through it faster, and it's gonna create space and humility and patience. And those combined with your acute pain and the sense of urgency will catapult you into fearlessness in so many areas of your life. It's gonna create action for you. It's gonna put fire under you, and it's gonna create this opportunity. Suffering creates opportunity. Suffering creates fearlessness for you. And I'm encouraging you, if you are suffering today for whatever reason, that you sit in it, that you create that space, that you create that humility for yourself and others, and you create that patience, and you will watch the magic happen. Take those points, take that suffering, and let's see how magical and awesome you can be.